Okay, so this is part 5 and the last part. This is the 40-day timeline. Remember, the enemy always copycats. He can't create anything. He doesn't have an original idea in his head, okay? That's why you have to know your word. Okay, and know the truth about stuff. So the 40-day timeline for Lent leading up to Easter is as follows. Ash Wednesday, you receive the ashes administered with a pagan cross on your forehead. I don't even know what the ashes were for. I was Catholic. They told us it was from last year's palm branches burnt and then ground up. But that cross is a pagan cross representing what they call the Tau, which is a solar cross. This was done way before Jesus was ever crucified. It was a Babylonian cross. The 40 days are calculated without Sunday being factored in. It is based off the spring equinox. Lent means spring. The pagan feast of Tammuz is the basis for the 40 days. It was Christianized to be acceptable. Remember, they were killing them in 325 AD. This is the commemoration of the death and resurrection of Tammuz. He was the false messiah of the Babylonians. Read Ezekiel 8, 14, and 15. Here we go. Then he brought me to the entrance of the north gate. As the Lord brought Ezekiel in the spirit to see this. At the house of the Lord, and behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz. This is where we get the Easter ham. A boar killed Tammuz. This is where the ham comes from. You have to look this stuff up. Then he said to me, verse 15, have you seen this, O son of man? You will still see greater abominations than these. The conclusion of Easter is, or Ishtar, is Tammuz's consort or wife. Tammuz is actually Nimrod. Ishtar is also called the Queen of Heaven. See, the enemy changes names all the time to fit and repackage the lie for the next generation, okay? The festivities of pagan rituals are marked with perverted sexual acts, man-made rituals to replace what God has purposed, giving honor to demonic traditions, and most importantly, denying the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The replacement of Passover is an abomination. Jesus paid the price with his life to redeem his people. In Passover, there's 50 days after that they count down the Omer. And what it's amounting to, you're supposed to be getting Egypt, which is the world, off of you. You're supposed to be having a relationship with the Lord to become more like him and lose the ways of the world. And then the other part is love. You're supposed to be learning about love. So Easter eggs and bunny rabbits, I'm sorry, doesn't come close to what Jesus did. It isn't even mentionable, okay? So all this information I studied like some 40 years ago, and you can find this in the Catholic Encyclopedia, Encyclopedia Britannica, and pagan websites. It's not that hard to find. So have a good day, and I hope this helped.